Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online. I do hope you guys are having a great day today. I do now have my binoculars on because my eyes are getting very bad. So with that being said, I know that you were interested in knowing that I do wear glasses. I'm going to go over something today that I'm super excited to explain this concept to you because this is actually something that I did when I had my brick and mortar bakery. When my wife and I started our Italian bakery, we actually used this technique to grow repeat customers and also drive additional sales through the fact that we kept in contact with these customers and we would bring them back into our store. When you own a brick and mortar bakery or if you own a brick and mortar business, this, what I'm about to explain, can be applied to food businesses. It can be applied basically to any business for that matter. And it's ultra simple. Seriously, guys, it is super, super simple. And there's no gimmick, there's no catch. But the fact that a lot of people don't utilize this with local businesses or a home-based food business, and I want to explain to you how we use this specifically to grow our food business, but this technique can be used for anything. So, very, very simple. The only three things that you're going to need to have, and you might want to write this down because it's very, very important, is a piece of paper, a pen, and a clipboard. If you can write that down, it will change your business. And I'll explain exactly what I mean. So, I know that if you go through YouTube, you see a billion people who are talking about email marketing, et cetera, et cetera. It's used for a lot of different methods, but it's never really been used a lot, and I say it's never been really used a lot. When it comes to food trucks, when it comes to food businesses, if you're a local food business and you're doing it out of your home and you're going to farmers markets, you're going to fairs, you're going to festivals, I hardly ever see people use this technique. And I'm going to explain to you how to actually do it, and then I'm going to show you the program, the software that you could use, which actually automates it, and literally you could do it just maybe once or twice a week and automate it for almost a month. Okay? Now, what is it? Email marketing. Well, you may be thinking, well, I don't know what that is. What exactly is it? Okay, the idea is basic. You want to accumulate emails from customers you interact with. From that list of emails, you can begin to set up automated emails to go out to their inbox for any number of reasons, okay? Now, here's what we used to do at our brick and mortar bakery. When a customer came in and bought something and as they checked out, on the counter, we had a clipboard that had a piece of paper and had a pen. And it was a very simple thing. And while you're checking them out, I would say, hey, you guys want to sign up for our email list? We offer a lot of coupons and discounts. So next time you come in, you can use those discounts and coupons. If it's a buy one, get one free, it doesn't matter. You can do any type of coupon. That's a separate video, and I'll explain to you some of the best ways to get customers to come back. So we would accumulate this email list. And then I would actually do it at that time. Whenever I first opened the brick and mortar bakery, I was not familiar with email marketing and the idea of using the internet, believe it or not, to capitalize on these customers. How can I get them to come back? You know, locally, when you're just a brick and mortar and you're local, a lot of times you'll advertise in the local newspaper. You know, you might set up a website, and you might hopefully those customers go there. But unless you promote it, unless you tell people about it, they're not going to know about it. Let me remove these. These are kind of getting the glare is bothering me. Sorry. Okay. So, from your email list, how can I use this, Damien, for my business? I don't have a brick and mortar business. I have a home-based food business, okay? And I go to fairs and festivals. Here's how it works. You sell your product at a fair, or you sell your product locally, right? Okay? And you get the customer to buy from you. They buy once. What I mean by buy once is you're at a local music festival. You set up a tent, you sell your product on the table or wherever you can. While you're preparing the food for that order, ask the customer nicely, hey, we're going to be locally in a lot of different places. We're going to be doing a lot of different sporting events. We're going to be doing fairs, some other music festivals, an art festival, whatever it may be. Would you like to sign up? Because we can email you a discount next time you meet with us, or next time you come to a festival and we're there. You can get a discount. You get a free product. Maybe you're introducing a new item. You can give out a free sample of that new item. And we'll email you and we'll let you know where we're at. Okay? if you're doing the local thing by having a local business, emails can keep your customers in kind of the loop as to where you're going to be next, when you're going to be there, what festival or what is it exactly you're going to be doing. And then those customers who have had your food or your cookies or whatever it is, they'll be aware of where you are next. Plus, if you're a local business and you have a website, you want to drive traffic to the website. Now, what you could do as a local business, you can't sell and ship through the internet, but in many states, you can have a website, you can promote your product and your brand and get it out there, but you can make sales on a website, but if you have to deliver it to the customer in person. So how can that be beneficial to you? Well, once you have a website up and you've got products on it, this customer has filled out that email. They could go to your website and say, you know what, that sounds great. I'm going to purchase this item. And they go to your website because of the email bringing the traffic to your website. And then you can make that sale and you can deliver that product to the customer. And or you can let them know again about where you're going to be next. And the customer shows up with that coupon that you emailed them. What does that do? That brings repeat customers, repeat revenue, right? And then they begin to like it so much, or they're going to tell you, hey, you know what? At my house, I'm going to have this this get together. I have this big event. I would love to buy some product from you. As long as you're delivering it to that one single customer that purchased it from you, you can begin to make sales on your website online. Okay? Most states have those available. Not all states, even if you're a cottage food business. Okay? So the idea is to keep in contact. Okay? Stay in contact with the customer. And obviously you can't do that with a phone. You're not going to pick up the phone and call the customer. You do it through email. And the best way that you can accumulate that, even if you are a local business and you're just doing local events, is by doing it through email. Got it? Now, let's say you have a food truck, okay? You drive your food truck to an event and you set yourself up and you have a lot of locals coming. They eat your food. They love it. Again, while you are making their food, you want to have an email list out. Just put a clipboard out, and it literally says email list. You can put either their name, so you can have it when you want to send the email, you can address it to them. Their name and the email. That's it. You don't need a phone number. You don't need an address. You don't need all that stuff. Just an email. So you keep in contact with those customers if you have a food truck. And then when you're at another event, you say, hey, I'm going to send you guys some coupons. Check out, we have some new items that are up. You get 10% off if you buy. Bring the whole family out. You spend $50 or more with our food truck, you get 10% off. Does a couple things. It drives repeat. Sorry about that. You got repeat customers. And brand awareness. Okay, so even if you're local, you could begin little by little to create a brand and create the awareness of that brand. Down the road, as I mentioned before in my other videos, when you do this, starting local and you start getting people aware of it, then once you create a website and you get into a commercial setting where you commercially license and now you can sell online, that has already built up an email list. And with the email list that you have for people who like the products that you're making, you can direct them to your website. And cha-ching, you've already started to make more money. You've sold more product because the people who have already had you locally, now you're in a commercial kitchen, let's say. And then you have the ability to start driving more sales to your website because you already created a huge email list. Because locally you began to go around all these different, through every season, through the summer, the spring, the holiday season, Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever it may be. And you've already attended all of these different places and the different events. Now you've got hundreds of emails. Those are customers who want to spend money with you. If somebody doesn't give you their email, that's fine, okay? But I'll tell you, most of the ones that came through our bakery, I would say 99.9% of them, they love the product, they enjoyed the time there, put their email down, and then we use a software program, a system that actually does it for us, where you just create one email, and it goes out to thousands of people, okay? And there are certain, and I'll put a link, there's a company called Get Response, that does automation of emails. So you can literally forecast, you could calendar out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many you want. And depending on the type of program that you get from them, You simply take their templates. They even have templates and stuff set up. You just put your name, your information about your business, and the offer, and it has all these really cool graphics. It's got all that, and you press the button once, and it's automated. You don't have to worry about it. Then you can focus on getting yourself ready for your next event, getting yourself ready to accumulate more emails, etc., etc. So, so the idea of email marketing is something that a lot of guys on YouTube talk about when they want to grow different types of businesses. If they have a business that's online specifically, that's not local, but the same technique can be used for a local business. And it's a great way as a local business to grow it exponentially, okay? Because if a customer took the time, here's what I'm explaining to you. If you have a bakery already, or if you have a food business, if you have a coffee shop, it could be a coffee shop locally. They have taken the time to get to your business. Go there and order something and pay you their money. They are there for a reason. Now, what are you going to do with that after they've been to your place once, after they've spent money once, after they've been to your food truck, after they've been to your tent and you're selling baked goods at a local fair or festival? What are you going to do with that customer afterwards? Don't think that just because you are a local business and you are going to these different events that you're not really online or you don't have a brick and mortar, that it's not as important to grow your business in any other way. Don't think that way. You have to know, how can I get that customer to come back? Or how can I keep in touch with them until I get to the point where, hey, I make a product now. You can go to my website. I'm going to email out some advertising to you, give you a coupon, go to my website, and I'll ship the product to you. You already have them in your system. You have them in your email list. So that way you bring them back over and over. So don't let them just buy once and then walk away. That is crazy. Okay. So this was something that we had started off, like I said before, when I had the Italian bakery, we had not at that point been online. I didn't have any online presence. I didn't even have a website. But the idea of email marketing was something fresh and new to us. And I tell you, customers would come in, we would send them a coupon, and we say, hey, when you come in, you spend $20, you get a free gelato. We had gelato ice cream. We made our own gelato. And then we had a panini sandwiches. Hey, you buy one panini sandwich, get the other one for free. Whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. You can create whatever type of thing you want, but create whatever type of offer you want. But at the end of the day, if you don't have their email on your email list, the customer's gone. And hopefully you're going to cross your fingers and hope they come back. Don't do that. Be smart about it and think this way. Because then when you're fully online and you're fully from a commercial place to directly online, now you're shipping all over the place. Now it's even bigger, okay? And there's different ways when you grow online to collect emails, but that's a whole nother video. So here's the breakdown. It's very simple. I'll put in a recap of how it works down below in the description. And if you want to check out the company Get Response, check them out. I'll put a link down below as well. And then see if that's something that you want. The website will explain to you all of the features. And I think their plan, they have one plan, which is a basic plan. It's up to 1,000 emails, which is a lot of customers if you're a local business. 1,000 emails, it was like $15 a month. There's no way that you can compare the cost of that to what they're going to generate. If you send out 1,000 emails, even if you had 200 people respond back and spend $20 with you, you can do the math, obviously, and see that a $15 a month investment to send out these types of emails is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. So just something that we use, and it's something I used when I was in my bakery. As I said before, I'll try to push and promote products and things that I have actually used and experienced and explain to you how I use them. Okay, so check it out and see what you have. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the descriptions down below. But email marketing can definitely still be used in a very unique way for local businesses. Okay, any type of business, but specifically food businesses. If you have a food cart, if you're selling lemonade, I don't care if you're selling just bars of chocolate. It doesn't matter. All of these customers are potential customers who can come back. That's the point. So if you're selling donuts, if you're selling, it doesn't matter, just trail mix or anything, you can get a customer to put their email down. You could get a customer potentially for life. Okay, so I hope that helps out, and I hope that gives you a great tip to grow your business. Check out, like I said before, Get Response and see what they can offer you and see what they have. They've got, I think, 6 different types of plans. It depends on how big of a business you are or how big you want to get. But for 1,000 emails, $15, that's nothing. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.